Hey everyone, my name is Josiah. Welcome back to another Disneyland news and update video. It's been quite a while since the last time I talked to you guys. I think it was back on November 5th, which was Dapper Day weekend, so some time has passed since then. Not really much happened in November, but there was quite a few news that happened in December regarding the security checkpoints and whatnot. I will touch base on that in a second. I'll also talk about some of the new exciting things we can look forward to here in the near future at the parks in California, as well as something that's happening this very weekend. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. The Christmas season is officially over at the Disney parks, and the biggest news in December, at least in my opinion here at the parks in California, is the moving of the security checkpoints from the Downtown Disney Esplanade, and they moved it out towards the ESPN zone. There's one at the Downtown Disney parking lot next to the ESPN zone, as well as in front of the Disneyland Hotel, in front of the theater and the left side of the ESPN zone. I'll put up some pictures here so you guys can look at it. As well as moving one security checkpoint over to Mickey and Friends parking structure. I really miss the greenery that came from the trees and the bushes that they took out, so hopefully they'll plant more trees as time goes by, but we'll see. In my opinion, at least, it's a lot more efficient. A lot of the traffic, or all of the traffic from Downtown Disney and the trams were going into the West Esplanade, and it was most of the time always crowded, and so now it disperses the traffic. And the Mickey and Friends parking structure security checkpoint can get a little bit crowded at times, especially in the morning when everyone's there and parking, but throughout the day it's pretty okay. I would say it's probably a lot better, more efficient at least, than the one at the Western Esplanade, or used to be there. So now that the Esplanade is open, it looks a lot nicer. I can't remember the last time I saw the Esplanade open like that, but it's nice to not see security tents there anymore. If you walk to the parks from Mickey and Friends parking structure like I do sometimes, they closed off the old route that goes next to the trams, and now you have to walk to Downtown Disney through that security checkpoint and through Downtown Disney to the Esplanade. It's about 5 minutes longer, so it's not too bad. Other than the new security checkpoints, I'm gonna give you a quick update on the next Dapper Day, and that is the spring outing on the weekend of April 22nd here, at least for the Disneyland parks in California. For your specific park, either Walt Disney World or Disneyland Paris, you can go ahead and check out this photo with all the dates and stuff. The Dapper Day Expo runs from Saturday the 22nd to the 23rd, with Dapper Day itself here at Disneyland on Sunday 23rd in April, and I look forward to that. And if you haven't been to Dapper Day, check out my previous video for more information about it, but you have to check it out at least once. Even if you don't want to dress up, experience the atmosphere and everything else that Dapper Day has to offer. Now moving on to some fairly recent news, it's the Lunar New Year celebration at Disney California Adventure Park, and it's only in DCA. It runs from January 20th to February 5th, so it's a lot longer than the previous year's Lunar New Year celebration that they had. It features expanded food options from 3 Asian countries, Korea, China, and Vietnam, new live performances, Lunar New Year decor, of course, special limited time merchandise, and a few special characters like Mulan and Mushu. So if you really want to meet those special characters, because we never see Mulan or Mushu in the park, then go ahead and head out from January 20th to February 5th at DCA. Along with those special offerings, each night before World of Color, there will be a special Lunar New Year celebration pre-show that's about 6 minutes long, and it's called Hurry Home. If you want more information on that pre-show, go ahead and check out the Disney Parks blog. I will put some info down in the description below. Now, one thing I forgot to mention when I was filming this video is that Disneyland is adding FastPass to 2 attractions, one being Matterhorn over in Disneyland, and the other in DCA, which is Toy Story Mania. Personally, yeah, this sounds like a good idea and whatnot. People think that FastPass, yeah, you get through the line faster if you have a FastPass, but if you're in the normal standby line, it'll take longer. Personally, I don't think that Matterhorn or Toy Story will have the hourly capacity to handle a FastPass line and a standby line like, say, Haunted Mansion or Buzz Lightyear. Now, in addition to these 2 attractions getting FastPass, you also have the addition of this Max Pass system. Basically, this allows guests to maximize their experience by allowing them unlimited downloads of high-resolution PhotoPass images, and by allowing them to book and redeem FastPass returns and whatnot through the Disneyland app. But you have to pay to use MaxPass. It's $10 a day. And Disneyland annual pass holders will have the opportunity to purchase Disney Max Pass on a daily or yearly basis. I guess we'll just have to wait and see later this year when Max Pass is released how it will fare. There was a lot of backlash on Twitter that I personally saw, but let's give it a chance and let's see how it goes. But I will put this link and the page you're looking at right now in the description below for you guys to look at whenever you want. And last but not least, it's the biggest news as of recently, but most of you guys already know, and that's the Main Street Electrical Parade is returning back home to Disneyland. It first premiered in the park in 1972, with its most recent and last run here in Southern California in 2010 at Disney California Adventure, and then it was shipped off to Walt Disney World, where it has been since last October, but now it returns home. And it premieres tomorrow, or this Thursday, January 19th, at a special separate ticketed event here at Disneyland. That event includes taking photos with the floats, dancing at the special 70s themed dance party at Tomorrowland Terrace, and of course, have most of the park open for your enjoyment. It is scheduled to rain tomorrow and throughout the weekend, so if it does, the guests who are in attendance will receive a complimentary one-day, one-park ticket to return on another date to see the parade. Now, I'm hoping it doesn't rain tomorrow or at the public premiere on January 20th, this Friday, so everyone can experience the Main Street Electrical Parade back in its original glory and get punched in the face with a bunch of nostalgia. I'm excited. It was the first parade I've ever seen, and I'm ready. I really do miss Paint the Night, and I'm hoping it does come back, but I'm ready to see Main Street Electrical Parade. That's pretty much the news as of lately. There hasn't been much going on, just the Eastern Gateway project and Star Wars Land. There's a lot of new rock work where the trains cross over that new section by the river, and they're getting the river ready itself for it to reopen this summer 2017, and I'm really excited about that. I'm ready to ride that train and the Mark Twain again. They opened up the connector between Fantasyland and Frontierland, gave you a little bit of a sneak peek into the construction at Star Wars Land, which I thought was pretty cool. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you had a wonderful Christmas, and I hope you have a happy New Year. I'll see you guys later.